Hi everybody, and welcome to our presentation / video on ways to participate in democracy. So let's get started. Quick introduction. The first thing that may pop into your mind when thinking about participating in a democracy is voting. And yes, it's a very important part in being a democratic citizen, but it's not the only way. Being taught as a kid, you're very informed about voting, always learning about it, and even participating about it. I know a lot of young kids in elementary school, they do votes on certain things, and that's great and all, but it's not the only way to be able to participate in a democracy. Being a citizen in democracy means much more than voting. It also means standing up for what you believe in, being informed, and getting involved in your community as much as possible. So the first way you can participate in a democracy, including citizens in the U.S. and all over the world, is standing up for your rights. So this includes being a citizen with honesty, and a government only works if it knows what is best for its people. A democracy means that the people have their say. The people that are being governed have the right to choose what can happen to them and what freedoms they're allowed and such. So it's important to say what you think is right. Citizens have the freedom and the will to say what they believe is unjust or beneficial for our country. There are no negative repercussions to voicing your opinion and adding perspectives to ways that other people may think of. The First Amendment of the Constitution gives citizens the right to protest, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of petition, expression, and much more. So it's not only our right, but it is our duty to take advantage of it, because thousands of countries don't get to speak their mind. So it's our job to really voice our opinions so that we can take advantage of the freedoms that we're being provided with. So examples of standing up for your rights could include writing a letter to local Congress members, participating in protests, signing petitions, and much more. So now I'm going to hand it off to Katie, and she's going to talk about getting involved in a democracy.
There are so many ways to get involved in a democracy. One way is petitioning. Petitions allow you to build awareness and support for a cause you believe in. A petition is a formal request, typically signed by many people, addressed to a government official or public official regarding a particular cause. Technology has made petitions easier with websites like change.org, which make it easier to spread your message to more people to sign the petition virtually instead of physically needing to go person to person in order to gain support by many people. Although petitions are helpful, they tend to work best when paired with other actions, such as protests. They show how passionate you are about your cause and help your community join together. In protest, people are joined together to show their passion towards a cause they believe in, even if the conditions might not be ideal. People being willing to put their time and effort into a protest shows how passionate they are about a cause. When thinking about democracy, voting seems so important because it is a big thing you can do to participate in democracy. But change can start small in your community. Attending a city council or community board meeting can be a start to getting your voice heard. You can show your stance in order to have a real impact on what happens to your neighborhood, or you can even just listen to get a better handle on local politics. They can provide insight on how your local government works. Another way you can get involved in democracy is by campaigning. Campaigning can help make a difference in a democracy on a small scale, like for one of your town representatives, or large scale by campaigning for someone like your choice for president. When you vote, you only have one vote, but campaigning can help you make a bigger impact by influencing other people's votes. Participating in democracy does not need to be complicated. Next, Aiden will continue with a poem about being informed in a democracy.
Be informed. See both sides. Don't let one end take you for a ride. Lend some attention to what the candidates mention. Take some pride in your choice.
And here's another poem about voting.
Vote every 4th year. Vote for president. Vote where you're a resident. Vote for the senator, vote for the governor, vote for the state comptroller. When turning 18, go register, then vote for your county legislature. Vote for those with your views on tariffs, vote for the local county sheriff. Vote despite your suppression fear, vote for the House every 2 years. Vote conservative or liberal, vote for the attorneys general. To the polling place, even if you must trudge, vote for the county court judge. Voting locally must not be ignored. Vote for your town board, planning board, and zoning board. Vote for the Board of Assessment Review. Vote for the village mayor, too. Vote early, vote frequently. If out of state, vote absentee. Voting is crucial. Your vote is what fuels democracy, and is hurt by the refusal to partake. And if we make the decision to be silent because of the feeling our vote doesn't matter, we hand over our rights on a platter. And the only way to make sure our vote doesn't matter is by staying home.